Great Rising. It's your girl Cass. Welcome to my page, my channel, where we talk about facts, not feelings. So have that kind of ear. Um, I wave to people, but it's not for you to stay or even to communicate. It's just me acknowledging that you are here. But I have so many topics to talk about today, and I couldn't choose one. So I'm gonna talk about them all as quickly as possible. So the other day, actually yesterday, I made a video about Meek Mill and his advertisement that he had on a public bus. I still can't get over it. Why it was approved, why it's still happening, why it even happened. But as you guys know, I have a YouTube channel, so I repost my videos there. And of course, people love to comment, which is totally fine because y'all don't bother me. It's just the fact that when you guys are replying or commenting, I could just already see the lack of intelligence or common sense, or I mean, it could be just based on your experience too, depending on whatever it is, because I know I come at the parents a lot. So again, listen with logic, not emotions, because even for the parents, I tread lightly because I understand that for the most part, y'all are doing your best. But don't give up. There's always more education and there's always other options. So that would be my takeaway. But I did post my video on YouTube and then somebody mentioned WAP. Okay. You think WAP, first of all, it's not the same because this is based on the album cover that it was used for advertisement. One, WAP was literally just their faces with high hairstyles. There was no nudity on her album cover. And if it did go public, it wouldn't matter because it was just Megan and Cardi B in their face with their hair up. So look at your ignorance, right? You try to use one thing where it did not correlate with what I was even speaking about. First of all, there's a difference between a song being played. There's a difference between a video or, a music video being played compared to a public bus being driven around for anybody to see. It doesn't matter. If you see it, you're around it, you can see it. I have a problem with that because guess what? When it comes to WAP, I can choose to turn the radio off. I could choose to put parental guidance on my TV. I could choose to not have a TV. I have a choice in that. You driving a car around with these images, I don't have a choice in that. That's out of my fucking control. Everything else though is in my control. So please don't try to make comparisons when it don't compare. Because ultimately the woman's body is very fucking beautiful. And could you have depicted in a certain way that was beautiful and accentuating and showing the beauty of a woman's body? You could have did that, but you chose to have them, melanated women, bent over, pussy out, titties out, in really degrading positions and forms. There is no fucking correlation. And no, y'all literally try to come up with shit to make sense of the bullshit that happens, and I have zero tolerance for it. And of course, it was a guy saying this shit. So it's just like, make it make sense. Because, again, a public bus being driven, you have zero control over. You can't protect your child from seeing that if you don't want to. But a radio, you can turn off. A TV, you can turn off. I'm glad we have that understood, that it was, and even if it was your album, whatever, the cover of your album, do that shit, because I have to go into the store to buy it, or I have to go online to buy it. It's not going to be in my face if I don't want it to. Like, I don't understand where's, like, your common sense, because at the end of the day, I don't even promote these music, even Cardi B. So It doesn't matter, because if you were listening to me and got the point, you would have got the point. Anyway, so that was the first thing. Oh my gosh. So this morning, I saw on Instagram, on, what is it, Shade Room channel, Too Short was talking about he's from the Bay. So what is the Bay? I don't even fucking know. I don't know if you're meaning you're from Florida or you're from California. I don't even, Bay Area, I don't even know where the fuck you're from. But at the end of the day, apparently there's a lot of mixed people there. And he tried to justify that he only dates mixed race women. And then goes on to say, oh, it doesn't matter how ugly you are. Two people can be ugly, but as long as they're mixed race, they can come together and make a pretty baby. Are you? Okay, I know you're not. Because it's just screaming self-hate. Like, are you serious? Because they come out pretty? Y'all literally have a fad, an obsession with mixed and interracial babies or couples. And it's just like, why? Oh, because you can see them in yourself? Or see you in them? Because that's what you're used to? Are you serious right now? And you know what's amazing? I talked about this. When, you hear melanated men talk about it's easier to be with another race or whatever. Baby, they would never understand you the way we do. They didn't go through the same shit the way we did. You really don't love yourself. And it fucking shows. And this has nothing to do with bashing interracial couples, interracial babies, or whatever. It's the look at yourself. Look at your reflection. You obviously don't love yourself. You guys literally have fads about how your baby is gonna come out looking. You know what I'm concerned about? My baby being a dominant, not a recessive. My baby being in tune and melanated, because that's what I am. I don't want no recessive, no offense, but that's just, I see my reflection, I see me. I want my baby to just look just like me or darker, because that's me. That's my lineage. That's my culture. That's where I come from. But you want to look like somebody so bad. You don't see how the European programming got you to this point? Y'all literally obsessed with mixed babies. But y'all don't even see the beauty in melanin, which is crazy, because that's the only thing that makes the world go fucking around. So y'all need to do some self-reflection. Y'all need to really ask yourself, do you love yourself? For real. Because if you can't see yourself being with somebody that looks just like you have some soul searching to do. That's just me personally. And it's so crazy because y'all look at it as, oh, it's hate or this or that nowadays, but mixed races was not a thing back in the day. They knew what's up. You're tainting, like, your blood in a kind of way. You're tainting your culture. You are, because we're not the same genetically. I don't know how else to fucking explain it. We're not the same. We cannot eat the same. We do not operate the same. We're not the same. Asians can eat soy up the ass all fucking day. Caucasians can eat gluten all fucking day. We cannot. You don't even know yourself. And that's why you're so lost and can only find yourself in other people that you've been programmed to fucking love. As long as we hate ourselves, they will always have business. They will always continue to win, and we will never be able to see the unity and the love in ourselves, which is bonkers to me. Y'all will never make it make sense for me, because y'all will choose emotions over logic. Because y'all think it was an emotional reason why they didn't want you to marry or have children outside of your race. It had nothing to do with emotions. Absolutely nothing. And this is why I say society has gotten y'all to move based on emotions. Literally, we have people every day saying, well, I feel like a man, or I feel like a... Y'all have a whole lot of feelings y'all need to figure the fuck out. For real. You cannot operate based on feelings. You need to operate based on truth, based on knowledge, based on facts. And y'all don't get it. Again, y'all with this emotional shit. Bro, with me, first of all, you have to be a vegan. First of all, you have to be melanated. And again, this is another piece that y'all miss. You have to be O negative for me. That's my blood type. My child needs to be O negative. I'm not dealing with no O positive, no B's, no A's, because I know what that means. I bet y'all don't. There's literally, you have to get a Rogaine shot when you and your child do not have the same blood type, because it will attack it. It will attack it because it'll consider it as something foreign. I said O negative because I'm O negative. Majority of melanated people are O negative. It is also the universal donor. I can give to all of y'all, but y'all can give to me. Like, y'all cannot give to me, but I can give to all of y'all. That's the difference in O negative. That's the DNA in history that y'all don't understand. Anytime, if you're melanated and you have a different blood type, it's because there was mixed race. Like, you guys were having interracial sex. Like, obviously you got raped or something, like, slavery, you got raped, or there was interracial things going on. That's why you have a different blood type. But y'all don't even know about that. Y'all do not care. Y'all dead ass do not care. Y'all think about it's all emotions and my feelings. I'm hurting somebody's feelings. Fuck your feelings. How about that? Because when it comes to fact, y'all are just ignorant. I mean, y'all choose feelings every day. Y'all choose death every day. Y'all choose ignorance every day. Because when you eat, that is medicine. But y'all will go, oh, but it tastes good. It tastes good. But you're killing yourself. Y'all don't give a fuck. That's really what it comes down to. I am convinced y'all do not give a fuck. And because you can't tell me, especially if you have kids, that you're just poisoning yourself. And you think that you're going to be more benefited to them on the other fucking side. And don't tell me, oh, it was their time. No, motherfucker. You sped up your fucking time. Stop fucking playing with me. An average African, person can live up to 130 to 200 years old. That was a norm. How long are you lasting? How long your grandma lasts, bro? Make it make sense. You still have people in Africa who's almost touching 200 years old. Even the ones here, they're eating like trash, but they still make it to like 90 something years old. Why? Because of melanin. Everybody started as a woman. Boom. Thank you for somebody who has a working brain, because y'all don't get the game. Because for me, I'd rather be like, yeah, I'm poisoning myself. Thank you for your honesty. Because y'all not honest with yourselves. Y'all literally make excuses for yourselves every fucking day. And I'm not here for it because I don't make no excuses for fucking me. Ever. The same way I'm talking to y'all is the same way I talk to myself. Listen, who am I looking at right here? My motherfucking self. Yeah, but y'all don't get it. I literally had a conversation yesterday, and this person was just like, oh, but it tastes good, it tastes good. Mind you, you do have a kid, but it tastes good, it tastes good. Okay. You told me you tried vegan restaurants. Some of them didn't hit. So that's your reasoning? Y'all don't like to take accountability for nothing. So because somebody didn't get it to your taste or what you wanted, you give up. Do you not have two hands? Can you not figure it the fuck out? Okay? Figure it the fuck out. Because if you can go home and make you a steak and you figure that shit out, how could you not figure it out? Your grandma is one. Boom, 130 years old. Look at that. But y'all have the audacity to be like, if somebody was 50, 60, 70, it was their time. First of all, if it's based on your eating habits, no, it was not your time. You know what's your time? You know, if you like slip and fall. Got into a crazy car accident. That was out of your control. That I would consider, yeah, it was your time. But for health reasons, no. That's your personal choice to not eat vegan, but as a melanated person, you are alkaline, and we was always vegan. We was introduced to meat by the Europeans, aka Caucasians. You need to learn your history because y'all still perpetuating and glorifying their culture that you think is yours, aka soul food. Yeah, it is taking your soul. Every time you eat it, it's taking a piece of your fucking soul because you're about to be on your way fucking out. Out the fucking door. Y'all literally choose every fucking day, bro. If it's not insanity, it's ignorance. And it's so crazy just to go by, just to continue on this conversation about choice. Amazing. I seen something about Nigerians. I can't think of the tribe name right now, but I already posted on my story. They killed the crew. Mind you, these are enslaved people. Chains and everything. They killed the crew. You know what they did? They sang, they walked to the ocean, and they drowned themselves. But y'all have the audacity to be like, you don't have a choice. Or you're being forced to do something. They were in chains. And they knew they had a motherfucking choice. Would you rather be a slave? Or would you rather be in bondage? Motherfucker, you can kill me now. The same energy that they perpetuated is the same energy that's flowing through my motherfucking blood right now. Especially as a Haitian too. I don't play this shit, bro. Especially what's going on, these mandates, whatever. Bro, I would never get that shit. You would have to literally kill me. Literally. That's how deep it goes. Because when mother want to be like, but what about John? What about politics? I don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't operate for me. They are not my God. They have no dominion over me. You got me all the way fucked up. Y'all can be wooed. I make a choice. I choose. You will never choose for me. But y'all just love being told what to do, though. But we're talking about people who were chained. Considered enslaved. But were they enslaved? No, they were not. And they made a choice. They're gonna die free. Not a fucking slave. And y'all pick slavery every fucking day. But y'all can go ahead. Y'all can go ahead. So what was my next topic? So, black ignorance. It just continues, right? Black ignorance. You keep them rich. You literally keep these motherfuckers rich. I don't know how many times I must say it. They need us. We don't need them. And I posted that video on my timeline too. Y'all can go check that out. Because y'all don't get it. That's why y'all sick all the time. That's why y'all work yourselves to death. That's why y'all waiting for somebody to save you. All these indoctrinations, you think it's for you. They're not even using it for themselves, but it was made for you. But y'all think y'all free. Okay. But I don't have a decision. Oh, it's being mandated, but y'all free. Okay, make it make sense. That sounds like a contradiction to me. Okay. What else? I wanted to talk about another thing that I seen today. But I'm gonna speak about this. The other day, I mentioned I had a conversation with my father, and I really was supposed to go on live with this because I really wanted to ask y'all. But look at that. I wanted to ask y'all, but I figured it out by myself because that's what we do. Y'all really think God be giving you the answers, right? God gives you the answers. Really, tell me the time he came down and told you the answer. Because I'll wait. Bro, he gave you free will. He's never going to tell you the motherfucking answer. It's for you to figure the fuck out. And you find your own answer. Y'all still going outside of yourself thinking something is happening to you when you're doing the happening. You're doing it. You're figuring it out. You're winging it. You. Just like you choose. You. I don't know how many times. I feel like I'm always repeating myself. Saying the same thing in different ways. But clearly I have to because y'all not getting it. And it goes back to the other day when I was talking about separation and connection. Melanated people find the connection in everything. Because we are connected to everything. You get it? No? Everything is melanin. The science that you know based off melanin. Everything around us have some melanin. Melanin. I don't know how, it's melanin. That's your power. Your God-given power. So you can create. So you can manifest. So you can live your best motherfucking life. You are fucking brilliant. If nobody fucking told you, but you guys are living in ignorance. Dark energy matter. Yes, we came from dark energy. This is another conversation that people don't get, right? Because y'all still want to be the good slave, want to be so forgiving all the time. Listen, gods don't get walked over. Okay, I don't know how many times I must repeat these things again. Up, down, life, death, light, dark. Contrast, polarity, it's necessary. You cannot be all light and have no darkness in you. You cannot be all dark and have no light in you. Ego, conscious, you need to find a balance. Sumadi. Google these things. Because when y'all don't know how to tap into your dark power, you get walked over. Shit that continues to happen to melanated people every fucking day. That's why I keep on saying y'all need to study the Haitian Revolution. Because y'all just keep getting walked over, and I'm not overstanding what the fuck is going on. So you're just gonna be a good slave your whole life? And then birth more slaves? Because that's what y'all doing. Y'all not making a change. Y'all not standing for nothing. You need darkness sometimes to take over. Yes, you do. And it's crazy enough. Hello, women represent the dark energy. Hello. And we all started off as women. Because what? It was darkness first, and then you came into the light. Yes. Just like, you know, you was in your mom's womb, and then you came out into the light. It's synonymous. You can't have one without the other. Do you understand? Every time you try to shut down that part of you, or, first of all, I'm not saying you need to give life into it every time, when it makes sense. Like, hello, what's happening to us now? This would be a great time to tap into that dark magic. Because I'm over it. Light magic is not going to work here. We're not just amongst ourselves living in our culture, in our abundantness, where we can just live in light all the time. You are surrounded by darkness, so what are you going to do about it? Y'all choose. Every day. Every single day. Y'all choose. But anyways. So my conversation that I was having with my father was interesting enough, because that's how I made the connection and separation video, because everything I was saying, he was just separating. So, okay. To know yourself is to like kind of know everything, because we are all just one conscious, right? One is part of the whole is part of one. I don't know how else to explain it. So I find the connections in things, like I said, right? And he was trying to separate everything I said. And I kept using the words innerstand and overstand. He kept asking me, what does innerstand mean? For me, just operating from a place of logic, the words tell you what it means. It literally tells you what it means. But I kept using it in context clues, because I'm not just gonna give you the answer every time. Just even when I just come up like on here, I don't plan on just giving you the answers all the time. You need to go search for it. You need to get the knowledge on your own, because sometimes it don't hit until you figure it out on your own. And it's so funny, because I literally have a friend where I was like having a deep conversation. I kept using the word understand. And they're like, yo, stop fucking using that shit. Like, what the fuck you keep saying that shit for? And I'm like, I still kept using it. And it's so funny. I never told them the definition either. But then, you know, times go by. I guess we started using understand, because now they understand. You understand? Or overstand what I'm saying? Because you don't want to understand nothing. You don't want to be under anybody. You want to overstand or understand. Because when you understand, you can overstand everything that's happening around you. To have a sense of knowing, a sense of self, is to know others, if that makes any sense. To love yourself is to love others. It's projection. That's why when people just be doing like out of pocket, angry, low vibrational shit, that is a projection from them. That has nothing to do with you. Like, absolutely nothing to do with you. But a lot of y'all don't understand. Overstand that or understand that. Just break it down. Break it down. You will figure it out. All the answers are not just given to you. Some of them you have to figure out. Some of them you have to, process. And then boom, it just comes to you. That's a sense of knowing. Knowledge. Stop just waiting for somebody to give you the answer or to hand over you the keys. Go find your own keys, master. Stop waiting for, you understand what I'm saying? Master key. Who's your master? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go find the keys. It cannot be given to you because somebody else is holding them, if that's the case. Catch my drift? Don't let these shits go over your fucking head, bro. Because it happens all the time. And I'm going to tell y'all again, our life is a fucking metaphor. Pay attention to the metaphors. Because those are the keys to life. For real. But, I had some more things to say, but I think I'm just going to end it there. That was a good one. Okay, crabs in a barrel. Let me just touch on it real quick. I reposted it today. Dick Gregory. Amazing, amazing man. So intuitive. Like, great stuff. Good stuff, right? He was like, you know how society wants to portray melanated people as like a crabs in the barrel, like society and culture. He was like, bro, stop saying it's the crabs. It's the hot water that they in. It's the barrel that they're in. First of all, one is an entrapment. One, you trying to fucking kill me. Yeah, we trying to get the fuck out. We don't want to be here. But, so boom. Instead of y'all looking at each other as the issue or the problem, how about you guys find out who is your enemy? Who is causing you guys all this distress? Who is causing y'all all this anxiety, all this trauma? Y'all always click to blame your counterparts. But y'all missing who's really doing the fuck shit to y'all. Y'all in the same motherfucking position. So it's clearly not y'all. So figure out who's doing it to y'all. It's like literally the simple things that you guys look over and then have the audacity to be like, there's not a deeper meaning to everything. Yes, the fuck there is. There's a deeper meaning to everything. It's just if you're willing to find out what that is. If you're willing to explore. Or if you're willing to figure it the fuck out. Or you just want surface shit. Surface shit, don't last long, just to let you know. But that's the last tidbit I wanted to talk about. Because the other ones I could save for another time. But again, it's your girl Cass. Make sure, especially my melanated brothers and sisters, you get outside and get your at least 2 hours of the sun to activate your melanin today. Please like, share, subscribe, cast a light on my YouTube. I have another page. And yeah, that's my TikTok for today. See you guys next time.